Let's get started with teaching procedures. Now, why are procedures so important? Well, they're the backbone of your classroom management. Your procedures need to be taught so well that the kids know what to do without even thinking about it. You want those procedures to turn into routines that the children do automatically. In fact, I think the sign of a well-managed classroom is that the teacher can walk out of the room and nothing really changes. The kids know exactly what to do. They can run the morning meeting, they can do the transitions without you even telling them. So that's your goal. Now, how do you get there? Well, the first thing is you've got to decide what procedures you need to teach. And in my view, there's no procedure that is too small or too insignificant to actually teach in a lesson. What I've done in the Positive Classroom Field Guide is I've put together a list of all of the procedures that I think you would need in elementary school. And I've come up with what I think should be done for each procedure. So for example, this is your fire drill routine and how you might do that. This is math stations, where you would teach the children step by step how to rotate through the stations and what they do when they get there. So there's a whole list of all of these procedures. You can develop your own list. I mean, obviously you can use my book, but you can develop your own list and think through every step of the day and what you would need to teach your children. And then you're going to plan that out as to when you're going to teach it. Now, there are certain procedures you have to teach right away. I would say that the first procedure that you want to teach right away is your quiet signal, because until you teach the children how to quiet down, you can't teach them the other procedures. So start with a quiet signal. Some of the other procedures for your first day is, what they do when they arrive, what they do when they're dismissed, how to go to the bathroom, or whether you're going to teach them to raise their hands or how to respond to you. So the very basics are taught on the first day. In the Positive Classroom Field Guide, which you can download as part of the course, shows you a whole calendar for the first 6 weeks of school and what procedures to teach in what order. We know from research that it takes about 6 weeks to develop the procedures until they're really smooth running routines. So think about a 6-week calendar that you're going to use for your procedures. Okay, so you've figured out what procedures you need. You've figured out when you're going to teach them. The next step is how to teach them.